better access to oil and richness and wealth of the country. It might be an option. Some are speaking about, no, just to get rid of him and to help them to go through the same process as Egypt. Now, I think that this is why I'm saying I don't know. But I'm not at all trusting anything which has to do with a policy which is helping to go to complete democratic process, knowing for how long we have been supporting dictatorships for the sake of security, money, and oil. So this is my position now, is really to be very, very cautious with our analysis, and to be able to understand all the options. Look at what is happening on the other side, what the West now is reporting, and in which way the EU is now supporting even the Bahrain government dealing with the opposition. And we know why. If Bahrain, and I heard this coming from someone in Saudi Arabia, saying Bahrain cannot collapse. Because if Bahrain is going to collapse, it's going to be all the petromonarchies are at risk. It's very close to Saudi Arabia. It's very close to the geostrategic, the center of the geostrategic interest. And it was sold to the world by saying, in fact, these are Shia against Sunni, which is not true. It's not true. There are lots of people crossing the board who are against the regime. But even with some of the demonstrations that we had in Saudi Arabia, not at all covered the way it should have been if we were serious about democratic processes. So I think that at the same time, I'm very optimistic. I'm very happy that this is happening, but I'm not naive. That there will be an unbalanced way of dealing with them depending on the geostrategic interest. So this is something which is important when it comes to unpredictable mass protests. At the same time, people planning for 3 years to do something and to use all the social networks. Behind this and near to this, not far from this, you have other interests and coming from the West. It's quite clear that if we are serious about that, imagine in Egypt now, in the future, a complete, transparent, no corrupt regime taking over there. What is going to be the situation for Israel, for the States, and for the European interest in the region?